My name is Sue Rickards. I'm pushing 85 years old, and I live in Lower Queensbury. Well, it was a total surprise because I have a history of pneumonia and sort of lung things, but nothing serious. And I had a routine X-ray in 2016, and when I went into the doctor, he was just astounded. I had a tumor just out of the blue because I never smoked. I never lived with a smoker. I didn't work in smoky environments particularly. So we just couldn't figure it out. There's no lung cancer in my family. So we did a little research, of course, and there was radon, second most common cause of lung cancer after smoking. 4 years went by with nothing happening. And then I started getting, my head started to hurt, but it wasn't headaches per se. It was like when you touch your skull, it hurt. So I went back for a CAT scan, and lo and behold, the lung cancer had metastasized to my bones. So that's where I'm at now. I'm being treated and I'm fine. I'm living with cancer. I don't consider myself to be dying from it. After all, life is 100% mortality rate, right? So sooner or later. However, it's really important to understand about radon because, of course, this kind of cancer is entirely preventable if you catch the radon. No, never was exposed to it. It's not in our family. Last thing I would have ever thought of. That's why I would speak up, because I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone else if they can avoid it. What happened in our case is that when we figured out it was probably radon, we had an expert, a professional, come in and take the readings in our house, and the levels were like off the charts. But we did get a mitigation system. We have a fan and it works great. Our levels are very low now. Well, just how sneaky it is. You have no idea it's there. You can't smell it. You can't see it. There's no indication that it's there at all. And we never would have suspected it. There are ways to deal with it and to mitigate it. And the first thing to do is test. Do it. That's simple. Anything we can do to prevent people from getting sick and ending up in the hospital is worth doing. So there's a personal reason to do it, obviously, but there's also a social reason to do it. And that's a responsibility, like, let's try to reduce the load on the hospitals by preventing as much as we can. And this one is preventable.